Hi. Hi. I'm trying to set things up here. I might be a minute early. Wow. What's up with that? Me being a minute early for anything? It's hot, you guys. I'm out here bearing through it. But if it gets hotter than this, I'm going to have to start doing my readings in the house because this is a lot. So I'm a little bit early. Right now it's 1 o'clock. Okay. I'm trying to get this as close to. Maybe that's better. Then my head's on equal balance. All right. Wow, I feel low energy. What's up with that? Because it's hot. I need something to lift my energy. I'll wait for some. Hi, Breezer. Good morning. Um, I guess I should start writing names down because that's always an issue, right? So it's probably like 98 in Sedona. Too hot for me. Too hot for white Canadian, Welsh, and Norwegian girls. Breezer. I can't see names. And if you're talking to me, I can see that there's numbers on Facebook, but I don't hear anybody talking. So, all right. So I guess I could, if I start getting items to choose from, and then I'll get the incense going. I'll get the incense going. I will start showing you. One is this little Roadrunner. This is a little Mexican. It's very lightweight. And the road, I just thought he was so cute. What is the name of the guy? There's like a Disney movie, right? That has this guy there. Um, so it's I think of the Roadrunner and Coyote. We saw Coyote Medicine last night. Coyote Medicine is laugh at your follies. Laugh at your follies. Laugh at yourself. Like don't beat yourself up. Laugh at your follies. And the coyote is a trickster. So follies, you think about what the Roadrunner and the coyote, their whole deal was, right? He was always trying to blow up the Roadrunner and ended up blowing himself every single time. So it could be somebody's karmic situation, like somebody's learning. That thing keeps falling. Somebody keeps learning. Whoop, look at that. Okay, I'll put you up higher then. If you're gonna fall down, then fall down up there. Um, hi Tina. So yeah, so somebody might have been learning some lessons that what they meant to have happened to another has now happened to themselves. Hi. And so this is one item. It also could be that it's time to move quickly. I actually have my little book here for my different animal. This is by Ted Andrews, Animal Speak. I keep this. I know most of them anyway, but sometimes it's kind of fun to see things are shape shifting. So I think about these guys go fast, right? So things are shape shifting around you at this time. It's talking about, well, I said I was feeling low energy. So it's about getting your energy stimulated, but not getting stuck in your head. Like don't get your mind going, but don't overanalyze. It's definitely ideas are you're in the flow. I'm thinking looking at the way that this little crest has been created. It looks like a mermaid's tail to me. So you're in the flow right now. So it's time to take action upon these energies and in order to move yourself forward. And this one's just standing there and it's kind of a message to, hey, think on your feet. You got to think quickly. You might need to move quickly. You might need to speak quickly, act quickly. But there's the first item. I'll put it up there. The second item is this incredible rain stick. I have it. I've got this little fuzzy blankie on one end because it was winter. So the rain stick is all about, it's a meditation tool, right? It's amazing sound. It simulates rain, which is calming and cleansing, purifying. It may be. Good morning. Hi, Julie. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Fiona. Hi, everyone. Breezer's over there on YouTube. So cleansing, purifying, grounding, calling on, and also thanking the rain, thanking the land, asking for, it could be talking about calling in and asking for communication, clear communication. It's always, maybe you just need to relax. I need to use this more often because I freaking love it. I miss the rain. I love the rain. I wouldn't care if it rained all summer here. I'm a girl that could happily live in Hawaii, except for I have too many cats to take there. So I have to make Sedona my Hawaii. I got to get, my girlfriend Lisa said she's going to get misters for me. Before I get, yes, always, as always. Okay, so that's item 2. If you weren't here for it, item 1 is the Roadrunner. You may have to move quickly. Ideas are, you're in the flow, so take advantage of those opportunities. Things are shape-shifting around you. I don't want this dirty, so I'm going to put it over here. Don't you fall. And then what is my third item? Oh my gosh, are you ready for this? My third item. You have a rain stick? Oh, I know, it's amazing. This is the culprit. This is the chunk of petrified wood that fell on my foot, on my toe, and my toe is still broken. But it was a way for spirit to get a message to me. It's about grounding yourself and moving through change. It's about slowing down. It's about having patience with the process. It's, yeah, this weighs, I don't know what this weighs, but it hurts so bad. And I still can't wear a shoe. Like, what, 3 weeks later? I tried to get, I was at a couple birthday parties last night, and I tried to put on shoes, and I had to wear freaking flip-flops. I had to wear these. At least they had glitter on them. You know, at least they were happy. But so petrified wood. Now there's also another message from petrified wood, and if I don't get it in when we ask for the message from that deck, then I'm going to just share it with you because it's a big message. All right, so those are our 3 items to choose from. Hi Lisa, did you see what the items are? Ingrid, Tina. If Siona, if you would like to have a message from Spirit, let me know. I will do a message for, I'll ask Spirit for a message for everyone at the end. And then Lisa. Okay. I'm only doing them now for the people that join us because it's you know, it's to support each other. And for those who come and energetically support me so that I can do this for you guys, because this takes a lot of energy from me, then you deserve that. So that's like my gift for you. And from Spirit, a specific message just for you. All right, let's clear our energy, shall we? We call in all of our angels from the highest light, archangels, ascended masters, passed over dead loved ones, any spirit beings in the highest, the dragon energy, the mermaid energy, the fairy energy. Ooh, the animals of the sea. I'm hearing the dolphins and the whales right now. I'm calling in everybody, the aliens, the Lyran starseeds. I'm a Lyran, the Syrians, the Pleiadians, the Andromedans, I heard. That's interesting. Okay. All those that want to help, and the Anunnaki that are on our side. All of the beings of light and love. We can be a part of this with us. Hi, Natasha. I will show you quickly again. Roadrunner, things are in the flow. Time to move quickly, swiftly. Might have to think fast on your feet. The rain stick. I guess I can put you down right there. And then the petrified wood that landed on my toe and freaking broke it. Petrified wood is about grounding, slowing down, being patient with the process. It's about working through change and allowing things to fall away. Isn't this cute? I'm just got to say right now, I'm feeling very Egyptian and I freaking love it. It just started kind of all happening. I met an elder last night at one of the birthday parties, and he's dedicated his entire life to traveling. No kidding. He's been a traveler his whole life. And he's, how old was he, Lisa? He's 90 something. And he's got one ear and he's got one side of his lip got blew up in war. and he came back to dedicate his life. And for the last 35 years, he said he's been on the move for spirit, lifting the vibration of the planet, and specifically working with the sacred feminine and helping her step into her power and remember who she really is. Oh, I love the smell of that. I'm putting that right there. And it's funny because I'm obviously Lyran, and I've got a connection to the House of Bastet in Egypt. And he looked at me and he said, "You were a queen in Egypt. Did you know that?" And I said, "Well, I know I came from the House of Bastet, and at some point, definitely I did get to be a queen because I'm an empress now." So I thought that was funny. And then today, all of this started happening, and I'm like, "Hey, I kind of look a little Egyptian, except for no, that's Egyptian. This is my past life in the flapper days." Okay, here we go. Whoa, really? What happened with that? We go just slow? Wow, what's going on? That's interesting to me. Very interesting to me. I'm going to try something. I've got a fan blowing on me, and it's super hot out here and dry. I'm wondering. That's why I don't get sick. My body's used to bacteria. Let's try it again. Called in all four elements and gave us a little extra ding. All right, for those of you who chose the Roadrunner, oh, thank you. I didn't see your message. This happened too because I'm sick of my hair and it's so freaking hot, and I'm like, let's just braid it and get it out of my face because so I braided it when I went and did my gardening today. That's what this ended up happening, and I just ended up leaving it. I figured, heck, let's just leave it. Correct for neutrality. The Akashic Tarot, for those who chose the Roadrunner. What did I choose? I did not choose the Petrified Wood because that hurt. And I know the message. Whoa, that's too many, Spirit. I choose the Rain Stick. I've had enough people dropping things on me. So think about that, right? The Roadrunner. Who's trying to drop shit all over the Roadrunner all the time? The wolf, the coyote, the trickster. Done with that. Done with that. My toe still hurts and it's kinked. It's all kinked out to the side, and I used to have sexy toes. Okay, am I supposed to split this deck and shuffle again? Correct for neutrality. Somebody's saying, I need you right now. I really need you right now. Don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind. This is the Queen. This is the Queen of Roses. This would be, does this Queen need someone? Or is this Queen needed by someone? But somebody's asking for help. Somebody's saying, don't let me down. I hope you'll be there when I. Are they even asking for help? Because there's a message in that, right? Are you even asking for help? Because if you need me, you need to let me know. Sometimes you can see it with people, but we're not supposed to step over other people's free will boundaries either, right? Like you could say, I've got a Spirit's given me this thought, or I've had this experience and I'd like to share it with you if you're interested in hearing it. I've been there before, right? You don't jump in and tell them what to do and how to do it. And so they shouldn't expect you to take care of them, right? And jump in. So this queen, she came out kind of sideways. She didn't come out upright and she didn't come out in reverse. She is in the upright. She's focusing on the beauty around her. She's focusing on herself. She's internalizing here, and in the most beautiful of ways, right? She's dressed elegantly. Her hair is done beautifully. She's in a beautiful surrounding. She's outside in her gazebo, or her golden, what do they call them? It's kind of like a cement gazebo. I would love one of these in my backyard in cement. Oh my God. I would love that. And she's got roses all around her, right? Or maybe she's on the terrace, right? She's on the terrace. And so she's a queen. So the queen has gotten to this position of authority. This queen has learned. This queen has grown. Like, what did that guy say? You were a queen in Egypt. And I'm like, well, I'm an empress now. That's about learning lessons. It's about wisdom. You could be a young queen, right? Or you could take a long time to get to be a queen, or you could never get to be queen, right? Sometimes they passed over and they abdicate the throne to someone else. So this shows that there could be a happy resolution to with you and a family member, or within a friendship, or within a love relationship. It's a time for peaceful, loving connections. Look at how she's holding that rose. She's holding it up like it's a bowl, like it's an offering, like she's focusing on sending that love out, right? That healing energy out. I always say only love in, only love out. If I'm in a situation where I feel uncomfortable, only love in, only love out. So that means only, that's all that's coming in. That's all that I allow in. All the other stuff I allow you in. No, I allow you in. No. Right. But for love, yes, I allow you in. I'm open to love. So she's doing that. And she's very focused on something, her mind. She's thinking specifically. So I love the fact that if it's been difficult, there's a resolution. Okay, that's a highlight, because I don't. My hair's not is braided, so you can't see it, but it's windy in the right then. The breeze came, so that's when spirit confirms. You might hear the wind chimes. I've got the really heavy wind chimes on this side, so it takes a big wind for you to hear those. I've got a little one over there, so I've got the heavy ones over on this side. So it takes a big wind before you'll hear that. So it could be that it's been very heavy. Somebody's been in this very heavy emotion, and it takes big winds of change before you actually see or hear, right? Maybe there's change going on inside, but you don't see that on the outside until there's like a big movement. But what did the petrified wood, that's segueing into that one, right? Petrified wood is talking about allowing you to work through and helping you through change. You could be stepping into the role of as wife or mother at this time. Well, that's a highlight reel. That's a highlight reel. So you may be stepping into this role as mother. You can mother children that are not yours. You can mother animals. There was another cat in my front yard today, and I thought, oh, Archangel Ariel, please, no more. That we've got too many that I have to take care of. Thank God the neighbor just got a new cat. She's so cute. She's a Chinese cat, Siamese. That I was out there with Bust a Move and with Licorice, and like they're waiting for their dinner. So I'm definitely a mother of many. So you don't have to have birthed a child yourself, but it could be that this woman is stepping into your life. You are this woman, or this woman is stepping into your life. It's also saying it's time. Like I said, I said this morning about a friend of mine that I had to step away from. I said, I don't want to be mad at her. I don't want a negative feeling. I don't want a fight with her. I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to say hello, and because I loved that person very deeply, but things went sideways, and there needed to be like a healing sabbatical for sure. So this talks about loving feelings must be respected, but they also must be expressed. So sometimes you have to, as a mother, put up a boundary, right? I have 2 children, and it's not fun to discipline your kids. Because a lot of times when they're little, they'll do things that's not really a big deal to me. I don't really care, right? But it's not something that they should do and get in the habit of doing. It wasn't horrific to me. Like, I've done worse, but you've got to set boundaries, right? And it was hard because I would look at my son, and he was so super sensitive. You didn't ever yell at Devin. You never raised your voice, because he would just instantly have little tears. And my daughter, she's a little toughie. She's like me, right? But everyone has sensitivity inside. And sometimes maybe you put a bra, I don't know why what? Oh, that's funny. So what I wanted to say is you put on a brave face and act like maybe a little bit of a toughie. But what I heard is you put a bra to the wind. you act like I could carefree. I don't care. I'm a this, I'm a that, but you're actually quite that's funny. You could put a bra to the wind. I think that's pretty funny. Take your bra off, let it loose, hang loose, be a hippie, act like you don't really care, but inside you're like, you're not feeling that great. So this woman can help with that energy, right? And it also talks about, because of the fact that, I mean, that would be if she had made her way all the way up there. It may be that she's been there and she's exhausted, or she's depleted, or just been pulled down, or she just really needs some support and some loving support as well. Hi, Christine. Hi. But she wasn't all the way, or she hasn't quite gotten back up from something, or hasn't gotten to this place, because that would be disharmony with a woman, right? Conflict with a woman in your life, a friend, family member, like I said, right? And I said, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be here. This is where I feel good. I feel good when I'm happy and I'm friendly. I don't want to be here, right? So maybe that person doesn't want to be there anymore. Like I said, the message I got in the beginning is someone, I don't know if I shared that with you guys. I may not have. The feeling I got was someone has chosen and acted, and because of their actions has found themselves in a position that they realize they don't like. I don't like this here. I don't like it here. That didn't work out well. I would rather go back to being in a different type of setting. They had recognized they were feeling not a part of. They were feeling left out. They were feeling not included. They were feeling forgotten. And so that energy needs to come back up, right? You need to not feel that way. You need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on only love in, only love out. Maybe ask yourself if that was a situation that you needed to handle a little differently. It sounds like that's what the person thought. That's what I was getting this morning. Then loving words need to be spoken, right? You need to take accountability in order to become this woman in the upright. It could be someone is overstepping your boundaries, because this woman, like, you may be knocking her off you. Get off. Or this woman's hold, she's lost as strong a hold as she had. This is a long message. I said you could be stepping into the role of a mother or a wife, but you could also be leaving the role of a mother, or having like children going off to school, or you have a distance between you and your children. I have a distance between my children. I love my kids. I miss them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love you, Lucy. I love you, Devin. If ever I've hurt your tender heart, I apologize with everything in me. I love you. I'm proud of you. And so your position as mother might not feel so secure, or you might be having a difficult time conceiving, or maybe having a hard time with your kids. Maybe your kids are a pain in the ass. Maybe they've left and gone to college and you're having empty nest. All I know is there's grief when that happens, and these emotions need to be felt. It could be that the woman is leaving a relationship, or someone is leaving that woman, and these feelings are difficult to handle. So Spirit says, allow yourself to process these emotions, and you do that by self-love and self-care. First thing you do is do your hair. Put on something cute. Get yourself looking presentable. My grandmother would be all over your ass if you were just lying in bed feeling sorry for yourself. That just came out. That wasn't from Spirit. That just came out. That was experience. Okay. So that was for that. No, yes, that was for that. Right? And now we're going to go to those who chose. I keep looking at you, you rotter. I looked at this one and I'm like, that hurts so bad. I cannot tell you the pain. Oh my goddess. So for those who chose the petrified wood that broke my baby toe, petrified wood is about standing the test of time. True wisdom stands the test of time. A lot of the other trees just fell away and rotted. This turned into a crystal. It's magic, right? It could be you, right? You've been through the other trees that get knocked down. They never get back up again. They just fall apart. But you didn't. You worked on yourself, and you worked on yourself, and you compressed, and you went in, and you went in, and you dug deeper. And all of that pressure turns you into a crystal. It's amazing. It's about working through change. It's about standing the test of time. It's about slowing it down, or trusting the process, or being patient with yourself or the situation. And I'm going to go to the Crystal Oracle. And if it comes out, I'm going to flip out. So I'm going to tell you ahead of time, I'm going to flip out. I want to make sure I'm not missing any messages. My friend, Kira and Starry always are on YouTube, but they're quiet. They just watch quietly. Kira's got a really bad tooth infection or something going on, and she's in a lot of pain. So I was just thinking about her because I looked at YouTube, and they're generally watching. So if you're watching, you guys, let me know. Shoot me a text. Let me know if you're there, because I'm doing messages for people that are here. Correct neutrality on all levels. So for those who chose the petrified wood spirit, what is the most important? And I told you, it may not be the petrified wood message. There may be something else that you need to focus on, but I am going to share the petrified wood message because it was too loud for me. Correct neutrality on all levels. Oops. I made that small. This is a good idea, right? You guys know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. I'm like, this side's cuter. So it needs to go down. What a cute way to cover up the parts of my arms that aren't ready yet. I am doing my hand weights, though. I just love that. Correct neutrality. My other girlfriend puts on these like arm leggings. It is beautiful. So that's another message. Something that's beautiful and something that you love might have really hurt you, might have stepped on your toes, and that did not feel good. Oh my goddess, there's a message there too. You stepped on my toes and it didn't feel good. That hurt. And it's taken me a long time to process this. It's taken me a long time to get, my toe is still swollen. I pray that it doesn't end up looking like that because it's kind of kinked to the side a little bit. And that might be it. I might have a toe that looks like that forever. So that might be a scar, something that you carry. That hurt me. The way you treated me hurt me. It was like dropping a dead weight on me. And it takes me a while to get over that. So don't expect me to just let you right back in. It takes you. Trust and respect are earned, not given away with a smile. Could be that. That came all out. For those who chose a petrified wood. Okay, this is interesting. Are you going to really do this to me? Because I can't do that many. No, there's too many. So they show an argument that has passed. Angry words that were said that came up. Too many, Spirit. And sometimes what we say what we mean when we're mad, and sometimes we project onto others our own bullshit. And sometimes one of my videos got taken down because of content. So I think I swore. So I got to be careful about that. Said your content went against community standards. I'm like, oh, okay. It was the reading. It said an upcoming trip proves life changing in positive ways. Actually, it's the one I did in the apothecary, and it I don't think there was anything going on except for I don't know. It's weird. Correct for neutrality on all levels, but that's what I thought of. So that was a message to me. Wow, is there anything in this deck that you want them to see? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Oh my God, I love it. Yay. Beryl. This is the ring I want for my wedding ring. This is a beryl crystal. Aquamarine, ruby, sapphire. They're all beryl crystals. But this message, do you see this little guy right here floating around in the tank of water? This is like marine water. This is like the water that I dove in the Grand Cayman and the Caribbean. And oh my God, so freaking amazing. But you see that little guy in there? I used to put my spiritual twin inside there. Whenever I would get a download or a dream that he was going through something that was difficult, I would drop him in this vat and I would have him floating around in this vat, because this message talks about an ongoing problem or dilemma suddenly becomes something different. It's resolved. It's resolved in an unexpected way. I love this. Look at the sediment at the bottom of that crystal. It's like white quartz at the bottom. Can you imagine finding a crystal like that? So unexpectedly, this is resolved. And because of that, the levels of stress that you've been feeling are undergoing. Maybe there's been anxiety. Remember I said I put him in here whenever I felt there was anxiety, if there's depression, or if there's anything that I felt the energy coming from him that was challenging, I just stick him in there right away in my mind. Whoop, in you go. So it's like going in, it's like for you having a sea salt bath, right? Going in a float tank, going in the ocean. God, I miss the ocean so much. I need to get to California and get into the ocean. I need to go. Remember we used to do our weekly readings and I was in Carlsbad on the cliff? Oh my goddess. And the pelicans would fly by. So the pelicans talk about dropping your burdens and forgiveness of self and of others. And right now it's just flown by. was a hummingbird wasp, tarantula wasp. And they paralyze the tarantula. They sting them so they can't move, and then they put their eggs in them, and then they're alive but they can't move, and the eggs hatch and feed off of them. It's awful. It's a terrible thing. So somebody that has been stung, somebody that has been unable to move, somebody that's had other energies taking from them, feeding off of them, that's where they need to go. They need to go in here. They need to go into this cooling, cleansing. There's salt in here. Also, Spirit saying right now it's very hot. So Celtic sea salt, a little pinch of Celtic sea salt in your mouth when you drink your water will help your water be held on to your body, help your body hold on to your water. So as you calm down, imagine it's hot, right? It's like going into a pool. We went to our friend Ryan Morton had a pool party last night, and we didn't get there till later because I wasn't going in the bathing suit. But I put my foot in the water, and oh my gosh, it felt so good. It was hot outside, and it instantly felt refreshing. It was amazing. So then your anxiety levels go down, and your stress decreases. And when this starts to happen, you become more balanced, right? And also the salt is cleansing, so is the water. Water is the greatest conductor of energy. If your whole demeanor and your whole soul and your body and your mind and your physicality starts taking a sigh of relief, it starts breathing in this cleansing, healing salt water, and call on the divine to wash away anything that's difficult for you, and just purify and cool your jets. Cool your jets in regards to something. Stop beating yourself up. Stop being so heated and angry. Calm down. Get in there. And as you get there in that balanced state, then you simultaneously let go of any past regret or grief or worry or anger. Like that's where I felt like when I went this morning, I cried these tears. These tears came out, and I cried this morning because what did I look at? I looked at something that reminded me of my friend, or something that we had done. And I said, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I want that washed away. And so if you don't let go of the anger and the frustration, and a lot of times we're angry at people because we love them, right? If we didn't really care, we wouldn't be so upset. We'd just walk away and it wouldn't be a big deal. It'd be like, yeah, whatever. It's just another day, another person. See ya. And remember, that person was feeling that way. It feels like you think that of me. No, sometimes we put on that face. So don't put on that face. Let go of it. Relax. Only love in, only love out. You've asked for a healing, right? You've asked for a healing. So now you realize that if I had let go of the anger or the frustration and just got myself to a place of neutrality. Last week I heard just the sentence, someone in this situation isn't neutral. So if I hear a message, someone in the situation isn't neutral, I'm taking that message for me, right? So you need to get to a place of neutrality. And when you're in this place of neutrality, so retreat, neutrality. So neutrality, it's a good place to go. You recognize that all that extra, oh my God, a falcon just flew over my head. I asked for that message. And I said, when you see the falcon, you'll know. Oh my God, it just went over my head. We'll give you another message in a second about the falcon. Falcon is endurance with ultimate victory. You have endured and you will be victorious. Sometimes you need to put up a boundary, remember? And then that's why things shifted and changed. Maybe they wouldn't have shifted or changed if you hadn't have done that. But now you're going to let go of that. It's done. It's run its course. It's done its thing, right? And you realize that if I had let go of the frustration, the anger, and the grief and the regret earlier, I would have released my creative abilities, because I've sabotaged myself. I have sabotaged my creative abilities, my abilities to manifest, my abilities to truly be, because if I'm in a place of love, be in a place of love. Because if I'm in a place of love, if I'm vibrating at the highest frequency, right? If I'm in a place of anger, frustration, worry, doubt, criticism, self-pity, right? I am sabotaging the possibilities that have been available for me all along. So as quickly as we can move through things, the better for us. So Spirit is saying, this is about resolution. This is about stress relief. This is about recognizing now and being able to act on your positive abilities, creative abilities, opportunities. I'm just looking to see if my Falcon came back. I was such a great message. Falcon. What else do you have to say? Take action when the opportunity appears. Quick maneuvers will succeed and impress others. You will stir respect in others. We already got take quick action with the Roadrunner, and now we're getting quick action again because of the Falcon coming in. So remember, if you're almost there. Spirit says, endure. Victory is almost yours. You will be. Or is this worth it? Am I doing this for a reason? Like, this feels like this is really hard. Is this something that is really worth it for me to do? And Spirit says, yes, it is. Because ultimately you will be victorious. Hi, Gina. Okay. For our last one. I got to give you petrified wood. I got to give you the message for petrified wood, this little rotter that fell on my freaking foot. So when you get petrified wood, I told you it's true wisdom standing the test of time, right? It talks about a time. Well, you think about this. This is past. This is long past. It's petrified. This was a tree at one time. Look how long it took for this to turn into this crystal, right? So this is amazing because a magical transformation is about to take place, and it's a result of the strength and commitment that you've shown towards something that you have truly believed in for a very long time. Others have ridiculed you. Others have said, you're nuts. That is never going to happen. You've been waiting for a lifetime, and you've wasted your time. But you invested in this business. You invested in this relationship. You knew something. You invested in yourself. Maybe you've been doing a business and it's just not getting off the ground, right? But because you have been confident with yourself, now everyone wants to jump on your gravy train. Everyone that maybe have made fun of you, ridiculed you in the past, now wants to be on your team. Now they recognize, and you recognize something too, that it's safe to stand true to your faith and your beliefs and firm in your decisions and stand in your integrity while also being kind, because that's why they dropped it on my toe, right? It took me a few weeks to catch the message. Seriously. Stand in your truths. Be in your strength. But instead of coming across like Scarlett O'Hara, the red, try to be more like Melanie. Oh my gosh. Melanie was firm, but she was loving. Some people might think she was a pushover, but she was a very strong woman, right? You don't always have to roar to be a lion. All right. Somebody's regretted their decision. They wish they could have stuck around and had a conversation, but someone else was about to show up. Someone else that they hadn't yet removed from their life, even though they knew that person was nothing but trouble. There's a lot of downloads coming in right now. All right. For those who chose the rain stick, I did. And I'm getting a rainforest green. This girl grew up in Canada and Victoria, Vancouver Island, and North Vancouver. So I'm all about the rainforest. All right. The rain stick. Maybe you need to do some meditation. Maybe you need to learn how to play your rain stick right, because there's a way to do this. You turn it, and it lasts longer, because it's got these little ledges. So if you can't get to the ocean, and it's not raining, and you're in the middle of Sedona, use your rain stick, and imagine the rain coming down, cleansing, clearing. I did Reiki on my wildcats this morning, and my dog, and myself. And I see it all being rinsed away, flushed away, all the toxins, leaving a refreshing feeling. Oh, it's super magical. Yes, I choose magic. All right. So our last deck, that one. That one. Interesting. Well, my deck. Correct for neutrality for all. No, I'm not going to do my deck. My deck is, am I? I am going to do my deck. Okay. Okay. I was going to say, sometimes I think maybe this is too specific. And Spirit said, no, it's not too specific. We will pull the message that will apply to the most amount of people. And there's all different kind of ways that you can explain this. So, because I asked them this morning before I start, I always talk to my guides and angels and Mother, Father, God, and I ask that my words be guided, and I ask that I'm understandable and that I hear the messages and I see all the different messages that need to come out. Correct neutrality. Correct neutrality on all. Yes. Love it. Athena. No, this is Freya. Freya. Ooh, I look very Freya right now. Look at her hair. She's got her hair like mine. I love it. Her chariot is drawn by 2 Norwegian forest cats. I resonate very much because I am Norwegian and Welsh. So the energy of the goddess Freya represents movement forward. We've got 3 messages about swift movement, right? As her chariot is drawn swiftly by her faithful companions, her glorious Norwegian forest cats. The cats speak of independence, but deep love. They live for adventure and are curious about everything. They are fierce and fearless, and Freya is sexy and determined, fertile and bold. Together they are unstoppable. They not only know, but trust in the importance of teamwork. The fire the 3 represent is in direct contrast to the cold environment that they flourish in, showing balance even amidst adversity. Both Freya and her feline companions are able to see into the future, and they travel through time and space, weaving in and out of dimensions with ease. Freya's cloak is made up of falcon feathers! Freya's coat is made up of falcon feathers. Falcon just flew above us. So here again, confirmation that that was not a mistake. That was a divine messenger. Whenever you see a divine messenger, whether it be an ant, a mosquito, a bird, like a falcon, which is so fabulous, a cat, a dog, anything. It can be in a picture, right? Cats represent independence, curiosity, balance. You can't make a cat beg, right? You can't force a cat to sit. They're not going to do tricks for you if they don't love you. I know they will do tricks for you if they do love you, and they choose who they love and they love fiercely. But pay attention to the animals. Falcon feathers. Think about the eyes. Oh my God, the falcons they have razor sharp focus. So it's being as you go forward on your chariot, you're focused on your path, right? You don't hold the reins too tightly, which is you're a team. You are a team. Self, higher self, and spirit, or your team, whoever your team is, your archangels or your ascended masters, whatever it is, you're on your streets and you're working as a team. So don't pull so hard on me. Let me have a little bit of, headway. But then you don't drop the reins and you don't, just not be involved and just let them go. Because what if that one sees something over there and that one sees something over there and they split? You're in a problem. You got to be in unison. You got to be together. You got to be focused and part of this team. So I love the fact, I freaking love the falcon feathers. So the falcon feathers, which represent endurance and ultimate victory. Told ya. She is the goddess of fertility and love, and she emanates beauty. So, I mean, this is really interesting because you may come up against a situation where you're following your soul's path, right? You're following spiritual guidance because you're going on blind faith. You're trusting. And you're doing what was asked of you to do, but you can't see around the corner, or you can't see your way through that's up ahead there. Spirit says, remember, self, higher self, and spirit. We are guiding this chariot forward. What I can't help but notice is the walls, right? Now, it could be water on each side, but what I'm seeing is the walls, like in the Nile. When Moses went and took the people out of Egypt and they was being pursued and they came up against the Nile, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, great. I'm on the edge of a cliff at the Nile and there's an army coming after me. What happens? God spits the seas. We will part ways. We will part ways for you. Wow, there's another message. So they will have you part ways with others, with situations, but we will part the way for you. We will make the way through because Archangel Michael can make windows where there are only walls. So you are moving forward fearlessly. You are determined. You are unstoppable. You will be ultimately victorious because the falcon flies with you. Obviously, the falcon is her nemesis. Nemesis, not nemesis. What does nemesis mean? Isn't nemesis like an arch rival? What's a nemesis? I would have thought the muse. Nemesis, that's interesting. I ask myself why that came out. Maybe that's what someone thought. Maybe you didn't recognize this one was on your team. This one was on your team. You were the cloak of this one. Have you ignored the help of another? Have you ignored the importance of another team member? Have you not given them their respect? Have you not recognized they fly along with you and they watch above? Sometimes we get mad at spirit because things don't happen the way we want or when we want. But the falcon is talking about how spirit can see things from a higher perspective than we can, right? Look, I'm looking out for you. I'm looking out for you. I'm on your team. You wear my cloak around you. I've got eyes on your back. Don't worry. Keep moving forward. Love this. Love this. That's it. Now it's you guys. Now it's you guys. All right. I need a drink. This is too tight. Too restricted. Isn't this piece beautiful? My friend Justin made for me. Fabulous. Okay. Runes and charms. Runes and charms first. Pegasus. Look, mommy, flying horses. Unicorn energy. Flying Pegasus. Forward movement. Sometimes you need to be carried to get to your destination. This one is victory, though. Look. Woohoo! That's the falcon energy. Ooh, you hold the key. Ooh, you hold the key to someone's heart. Wow. And that could be, you hold the key to someone's heart. That's pretty amazing. That's a lot of power. If you hold the key to someone's heart, you can influence things in a positive way. You may hold the keys to the castle. You may hold the keys to the kingdom. You may hold the keys to a new car. You may hold the keys to a new home. You may hold the keys to a new casita. You've got the key of knowledge. You hold the key. You know how to get in there. You can open up esoteric symbols. You can go through the veil. You hold the key of knowledge. Use it wisely. Your wisdom is your power. Oh, thank you so much. She said, I look so special today. It's a ram, baby. I'm an Aries ram. I'm a dragon too, an Aries dragon. But this is a ram. This is determination. Again, I read this one can leap. So leap of faith. This one can leap. Yeah, keys to a new job. Absolutely. Maybe it's a new office, right? Keys to a new office. But this one, the ram, they can leap, take this leap of faith and land on a razor sharp little tiny ledge. So you have the ability to land safely on your feet. Woo! All right, I like that. Runes. One rune, one special rune. Well, I had one in my hand and Spirit pulled another. So I'm going to find out the priority. The one they pulled. The one they dropped in my lap. Oh, so you might have reached for something. You might have chosen something. But take the one Spirit drops in your lap. It's going to be better. Or you don't have to reach for it. It's going to drop in your lap. Whoa! Like that. Oh, I didn't show you guys. You can't see my cute little setup. You see my little heart that's glowing? Where is it? Can you see it? Oh, it's right there. And I've got it's so cute. It's a little heart and it's a rainbow heart. I didn't know you couldn't see it right there. Okay. Why did I bring that up? Because I just saw it. It's so cute. It's so fun. Okay. M. It's not really an M. Oh, it is an M. It's about movement. And it came out like this. Might not have, but I turned it that way without realizing. So I'm seeing movement. So I turned it that way without realizing it. Think about that. I turned it that way without realizing it. So if you're following your divine guidance and you don't know and you can't see around that corner, remember, you're going by blind faith. But you got the ability to land on that ledge safely when you take that leap of faith. And so I turned it over without even realizing I did it because you were just following your guidance. And so that's how you know when Spirit guides you. Oh my goddess, seriously? The horse. What do we get? Pegasus, right? So it's progress, movement. That's what the horse says. You know, you're moving forward. Sometimes you need to get carried to get to your destination, but this is forward movement, new life, new dwelling places, new attitudes, new life, improving situation. The situation is bettering at this time, gradual, slow, steady progress, says the petrified wood, right? Standing the test of time. Could be growth in a business. All of this could be growth in a relationship, could be growth in a health regimen, right? I'm doing push-ups now because I'm leaving my arms uncovered. I always covered up my arms, so I got to ignore them, but now they're in my face. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to drop and do 20. And I've been doing 50 very quickly. It's not a problem for me to do 50 push-ups. So if I continue to do that, these arms are going to be ripped soon, right? So progress. So remember what I said? I said I might be a little bit chunky, but I've got a pretty face and I can always get in shape. So I might do something about that sour look on your face. Because when you smile, you can't help but have a pretty face. Okay. They talk about, oh my God, you guys, what did I say? Oh, look, mummy, flying horses. Remember I said that? So this rune symbol signifies a bond between horse and rider. In the Bronze Age, artifacts show a horse drawing the sun across the sky. So the horse is a chariot. So that's what we saw, the horse going across the sky. Maybe this has to do with the Sagittarius energy, right? The bold archer moving forward. Now it's time to turn again and face the future, reassured, prepared to share the good fortune that comes your way. The sharing is significant since it relates to the sun's power to foster life and illuminate things with its light. That's awesome. I love that. See how you can't make this up? See how you know when the messages that are coming are from spirit? Because we're talking about, oh my God, a falcon just flew over my head. And the next message, my deck that I channeled through spirit, your cloak is made of falcon feathers, right? And then we pull out the horse charm, and then the next message that comes out is this horse being drawn across the sky. You can't make it up. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3 decks that we're going to pull from for your guys' messages. Actually, maybe 4 decks. And we're going to start. And I just saw, what does it mean if you see a firefly? Firefly is about illumination. I love having this little book. See how handy this is? I love this. All right, firefly. Keep your hope strong. New inspiration is awakening. Trust your own rhythms. Hope is critical to fulfillment and accomplishment. Illumination. That's awesome. So awesome. You see them every night. That is so cool. I would love to see them. I'm going to get fairy lights because that's as close to fireflies as I'm going to get. My Uncle Phil gets to see them. All right. First person on the docket. First gifted reading is Breezer. Breezer. Correct neutrality on all levels. Breezer. So we'd like you to reduce pressure on yourself by letting go of responsibilities that no longer serve you. So even if you've come into a place, this is what I've always done. Well, now it's time to overhaul that. It's not time for you to do it anymore. Now it's time for you to let go. That responsibility isn't yours. Maybe like I was as a child, my parents, I from the time I was 12 years old, I cleaned the house, made dinner, did the laundry. I did everything. I was like Cinderella, and it was a lot. And so I had that pattern my whole life. And then I married that way. And that was the role that I played. And so it always felt it was my responsibility to take care of other people, to do everybody else's stuff. It's not my responsibility. It's time to be, I take responsibility only for myself. You take only responsibility for yourself, and let everybody deal with their own stuff. All right. Correct neutrality for Ingrid. Wow. 2 immediately. And they went in 2 different directions. So that's interesting. So the artist within, you are an infinite power of creation, an eternal artist. Create something beautiful today. Can you guys see this? You can't see it. You can see my yunky arm. But look. There it is. Look. She made that. Look. Where is it? There it is. That crystal. Ingrid made that for me. So I get to have her energy right here and online too. So They're asking you to make something else. They're telling you right now, create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. Eternal light shines through you forever. So I think that's pretty cool because that's what that does. That reflects light. Light shines through that and it sparkles it all around. So they're loving this about you. Dearest one, rest within the light of your soul. Feel my spirit alive within you, the spirit of the goddess of nature, the earth and stars. Accept the love and light that we are showering upon you. Whenever I see these colors, I mean, predominantly what I'm seeing here is pink, right? That's Archangel Ariel, angel of finances, and you are looking for a job. Please talk to Archangel Ariel. She is talking to you about this. This is amazing. I love you too. This is amazing. I love it. Okay. Talk to Archangel Ariel, angel of finances and animals. You take care of those animals, she'll take care of your finances. Tina. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Tina. Breezer, I was asking about letting go of a situation. That has been confirmed in the same message I've been putting myself first. Thank you. So welcome. That's awesome. Hi, Amy. Amy Shailene. Do a message for Amy Shailene. Amy. Okay. This is the one that came. Was this the one? Yeah, this is the one that came out. My pen just disappeared. So, how will you leave your mark on the world? Think of all the ways that your life matters. Acts of love and kindness will live on forever. How will you live your life on the wow? How will you leave your mark on the world? Tina. Acts of love and kindness live on forever. How will people remember you? When people think of you, what do they say? What comes to mind when they think of you? If you had to describe this person as yourself, right, Tina? If you had to describe yourself, what would you say? What would they say about you? How are you known? This is interesting. I like this. All right. I can't reach that. Can you help me? I'm going to get my Roadrunner to help me get my pen. You rock. Thank you so much. Assistant, see, team spirit. So the Roadrunner, instead of the Roadrunner and the Coyote, the Trickster fighting, why don't they come together and be on the same team? Stop dropping bombs on me. Right? We're here to promote love and light. We're here to lift the vibration of this planet. How can we do that if we're distracted? Spirit, dark energy distracts us. Dark energy distracts us. They get us all pissy and they get us in these stupid games and they waste our time. And all that time that's wasted that could have been productively spent on loving each other and lifting the vibe of the planet, right? So I just asked for help from this Roadrunner. And the Roadrunner helped me. That's interesting. Has the Roadrunner helped you and you dropped a bomb on them anyway? If you dropped a rock on top of that Roadrunner, there's only there to help you. Wow, there's so many messages, you guys. All right. Julie Zachariah. Julie Zachariah. Ooh, you're going to go to this deck. Julie Zachariah. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Julie Zachariah. If there's anyone I'm not seeing, you better send me a message because I can't see you. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I see Lisa, Breezer, Gina, Amy, Tina, Ingrid, Natasha, Christine. Oh, Christine. Christine wants a message. I didn't write you down. Siona. Correct for neutrality. Christine. Wow, you guys, it's quiet here. I wish I could hear you guys talking. I wish that so they need to make something so that we can talk to each other. You know? I don't like it when it's so quiet. Correct for neutrality. I guess it's supposed to be that way, though. Think about it. Because I can't be distracted, right? I've got to listen to what the messages that Spirit's dropping down and pay attention. Because if you were talking, I'm a squirrel, though. I would have absolutely seen that falcon. There we go. 2 came out. Dance and say you're sorry. So these messages are for us or someone close to us, right? So are you carrying around regret? Is there a relationship that needs healing, but you don't know what to say? Give your pride a rest and simply start with, I'm sorry. Take responsibility and acknowledge your role in the situation. Apologize for them and for you. then let it go and be very proud of yourself. So maybe you're not going to get the apology from that person. Maybe you can apologize for them. You know what? Let's say we're sorry. Talk to their higher selves. That's what I'm getting. Ooh, I like that. Talk to their higher self. Go to their higher self and say, you know what? And I've said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I've ever hurt your tender heart, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. If I've overstepped, please forgive me. I come from a place of love, but I'm not perfect, right? Then dance. Kick up your heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Well, I will tell you, I was dancing around my living room. I was vacuuming, or I think it was cleaning the cat box. And then Mystical came on. Mystical, magical came. And I'm like, okay, that's it. So all of a sudden, the radio goes super loud. My cats are like, what the hell? They were having an afternoon nap. And I'm like, we're dancing right now. Then we were dancing in the office. Anytime a good song comes on, I have radios on in my house all the time because I love music and I get inspired. Remember I said I came out here and I was feeling kind of flatlined. I was feeling low. I might have been feeling someone else's energy, or because it's still hot, but I feel more high vibe because I started getting that musical vibe through me. Music does it for me. Music, nature, and animals. Those are my 3 favorite things. So sweat your prayers and twirl your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Do you know what I did at dance this week? The girl, she was great. She was the singer and she was the DJ, and she played this song. And the songs I posted about it. It was about saying you're sorry. If ever I've hurt your tender heart. I don't know if that was her line or my line. I think it was my line, but I kind of morphed it to myself. But I was dancing around on the stage and I was sending that energy out to everyone. It was so awesome. Only out, love out. Only out, love in. Only love out. Only love in. I wasn't making a list. I didn't want any recriminations. I wasn't keeping a list. I was just doing that. So use music. Use music. It lifts your vibe. It feels good. It's also exercise. It's a good exercise. I don't want to go to the gym and lift weights. I will walk, hike, and dance. I will work out in the garden. I'm constantly moving, right? So every cell in your body rejoices when you dance. It's like smiling with your body, right? Your whole body's smiling. You can shake a tail feather. Shake a tail feather. Oh my God, look at them. Look at them dancing under those lights. I love that. This is a perfect spot to dance. I have to have a party at my house. Lisa, we need lights in the trees right here. This is a perfect spot to dance. Oh my God, and you need to DJ it. Oh my God, would you want to do that, Lisa? Would that be fun? That would be fun. My friend Lisa, that's one of the things that she's able to do. She's good. If you go to Posse Grounds, you'd know her. Lisa Litchney, she was our DJ, and she knows how girls want to dance. So you can be with a partner, you can dance by yourself, you can dance with your friends, and someone needs to heal the ouch by saying they're sorry. Ooh, this dog got swiped by this cat. But this dog is now reaching out to the cat, and the cat is receiving that energy. Well, I'm definitely the cat. And I swap back. I swap back. Now maybe I swap back. I'm looking at Bea right here. So then it goes in reverse. Sometimes we're the cat, sometimes we're the dog. The dog is best friend. You hurt me. The best friend said, you hurt me. And the cat said, I'm sorry. My claws are sharp. Right? Sorry. Ingrid, I want to come to the party. That was such an wow. That was such an odd message. You really have to think about it. I guess I'm a lioness. Always have to be strong and fight for myself and the ones that I love. Always fight with demons all around because of my light. Yeah, but you know what? We don't always have to roar to be a lion, right? Sometimes the dark energy comes to distract us, and that's not good. We can't be distracted. Lisa. Which one does Lisa get? Do you want to do this one or do you want to do my deck? Or do you want to do... Which one would be... Okay. One. Someone says we were right till we weren't. We built a home and we watched it burn. I didn't want to leave you, but now guess what? I can buy myself flowers. Well, how timely is that message? I think we're doing this deck for you. That would be so fun if you could come, Ingrid. It'd be so fun. Oh my gosh. We could have tiki torches out here. Citronella tiki torches. And lights and music. Oh my gosh. My neighbors they're a pain in the ass. The ones over there. These ones are great and those ones are great. But I never do anything. So, hell, call the cops. Cancel, clear, delete. Don't call the cops. Forgiveness heals, Lisa. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and any blame. Everyone's doing the best they can. That includes you. So kickstart the healing process by surrendering all of the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness. Well, thank you. I think this is for a different Lisa. So let me ask again. Correct neutrality. Lisa Lichney. Lisa Lichney. My deck, Spirit said. My deck. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. My deck. I don't think I wrote down Natasha. Fudge. Fudge. Fudge, fudge. This is Lisa Lichney. Oh, my goddess. Wow. Look at your cards, girl. Panther power. Wow, I went like that for Panther power. Interesting. Panther power. Sensual, elegant, powerful, introspective, elusive, self-respecting, self-reliant, observant. All the words that describe Panther power. The ability to travel time and space without leaving a room. The power of remote viewing, astral travel and delving deep into the shadow. Intelligence, perception, focus. The sexy, lithe movement of pure grace. You, the Panther, my great love. Unmatched. Unmatched by any other. The ancient guide of darkness, death, and rebirth. Knowing when to be aggressive and step into your power. Having no fear of your shadow, but recognizing it as your friend. Here to teach you. It's about bringing ancient shamanic healing into your everyday practices. Balancing as you peer between the veils. Journeying with your ancestors. Enjoying your own personal space. Recognizing the wisdom and solidarity for growth. Unbridled expressions and previously suppressed talents. You are now reclaiming your power after a time of suffering, pain, a death of some sort on some level. Old issues have fallen away and have finally been resolved, which has allowed the wounds to heal. You will now reclaim your power and your place where the possibilities are endless. For now, you make room for miracles. Aho! I love that one. A lot of that I don't remember channeling. It's so freaking cool. And then these guys. I don't know why I ran away. In truth, you do. You were hurt by another. And so before you will allow yourself to be hurt again, you will run away. Often we will not see what we are doing, but we are in fact projecting our pain onto another. So we engage in a game of runner chaser. This does the opposite of what we think it will. If I really matter to you, you will chase me when I run from you. And yet when you chase me, it scares me. We believe we want freedom when we truly wish to be loved. These are childish games that as awakened individuals, we must see as old patterns that need breaking. Why run from what we truly desire? Why project what another has done onto someone else? That's not fair or valid. Everyone has their own story. And just because I remind you of another in some and maybe many ways, I am not them. Also, if you continue to run away from me, I will stop chasing you. You will turn around and I will be gone. Is that what you want? I don't think there's any need to clarify. All right. Amy Shailene. Amy Shailene. This one. Amy Shailene. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. I woke up from a dream and I realized I wasn't dead. And then I realized I still had time to turn things around. I had time to change things. And I realized, you know what? If the world was going to blow up, I'd want to be next to you, not here. So now I'm rethinking the process. I'm thinking about how do I handle this? What do I say? How do I do it? How do I execute this? Stop thinking so much. Just do it. Pick up a phone, pick up a finger and text or email or send a letter if you're classy. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. Amy Shailene. You got 2. Remember, you guys, these messages are for all of us, right? We all get messages in all of these. Hi, Sunshine Tea. Oh, my gosh. I'll do a message for you, too. She always is like, I never see the notifications. Okay, this is for Amy. Wait a minute. This is for Christine. I already did Amy. This is for Christine. Be gentle with yourself. Take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. I've been napping lately. And it's fabulous. I got to tell you. And then after I did it, because I thought, oh my God, am I getting old? Am I getting old? I'm taking a nap in the afternoon, because normally I would never, but I haven't been sleeping well at night. And I did last night though. And I had a nap, and then I got up and I was like, wow, the whole world is different. It's great. It's not as hot either. And an article came across my page, and it said that people that nap, it talked about the brain health of people that nap. It adds years to your lifetime. So the world won't fall apart if you nap. Also nap on a situation, right? I'm taking a nap on that. No, talk to the hand. So renew, dear one. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself. And unplug. Oh my goddess, that's so funny. Can't beat that one. Recharge your batteries, your soul batteries, by unplugging from the digital world. Connect with yourself, and connect yourself by disconnecting from distractions. Remember distractions? Other people's agendas, other people's to-do lists, right? Those are distractions. That's what stops us from living in our joy and being healthy and living longer. The best way to generate fresh and innovative ideas is to balance the virtual and natural worlds. The birds and the trees have just as much to teach you as the internet. So get off the internet, pay attention to the animal messengers. Spirit said, ultimate victory is coming to you because you are enduring. Don't worry. I wanted to make sure it's 1 hour and 11 seconds and 1 hour, 11 minutes and 17 seconds. 1 You're on the right path, and it will exceed your expectations as long as you stay on your spiritually illuminated path. I did do Amy, Shailene, and Christine, right? I'm asking. So somebody tell me, did I do Gina? If there's anyone I missed, I did Breezer. Okay, so now it's Sunshine Tea and then Gina. Sunshine Tea. Christine, thank you. So perfect. Thank you. You're welcome. I love naps. Those clouds are flying today. Absolutely. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Who am I doing? Sunshine Tea. What a fun day. I need to make sunshine tea. Actually, I've got some in my cupboard, so it's time to do it. So thank you for popping on and reminding me of that. I've got all these dried flowers and herbs to make sunshine tea. Woo! Ancient knowledge. Ancient knowledge. What did I say? But you've got the key to ancient knowledge, remember? There's a flame inside your heart, a light that stems from the dawn of time. Ancient love and ancient knowledge are being rekindled. Whoa! So a past life connection. Ancient love is being rekindled. It could be reminding you of well, look at me. I came in my Egyptian era, my past life, right? My connection to Bastet in the House of Egypt. So ancient knowledge is being rekindled, and ancient love is being rekindled. I've known you lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Close your eyes and feel the love inside of you. Allow it to flow into your life and watch all transform. There's an Om symbol. There's sacred geometry. There's the Jewish star. This looks like my spiritual twin, can't help but telling. So yeah, we've got ancient knowledge and we've got ancient love. It's being rekindled. I'll go for that one. I'll say yes to that. Thank you. You've been taking naps as well. There you go. Correct neutrality on all levels. Gina. Whoa, that was fun. Magic. Expect the unexpected and be prepared for miracles. Oh my gosh. Have you asked for a miracle in regards to something? Oh, I have. Magic, expect the unexpected and be prepared for miracles. So it's going to be different than what we are expecting. It's going to be the way Spirit knows it's in our highest good. It's even better because we don't ask for enough for ourselves. That's exciting. All right, I think I've got everyone, and now it's my turn. So I don't know which deck to do for moi. What number am I picking? 3? 1, 2, 3. I just have a very simple one, and it came out really quick. Reduce pressure on yourself by letting go of responsibilities that no longer serve you. Wow. My whole life, right? That does not serve me. That's a quick one. I guess that's all I need. I'll get my other messages in here. Let go of responsibilities that don't serve me. So they're showing me the number 5, which is changes, challenges, competition. Changes are difficult. Remember, this stone fell on my foot to help me work through the changes. The changes, so I'm going to work through the changes. It's not my responsibility to carry your energy, because that's the extra weight that I've been carrying, is other people's weight. It was not my responsibility to carry that weight. It's not my responsibility to carry what you wanted to project onto me. That's not my issue. That's yours. I'm not carrying what's yours. I'll take mine. So I take back all of my energy from everyone, and I give you back all of yours, because I only am responsible for myself and what's mine. That's awesome. You said my name 3 times, then changed to another. Amy? I did? I didn't, do you? Amy? I thought I did, Amy. Thank you. Thank you. I guess I didn't do Amy Shailene. I thought I did. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Amy. Amy. Thank you, angels. Amy. Amy. Accept compliments. The next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off. Don't play it down. Don't reject it. It's a gift. You will be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. That's how someone else loves you, right? Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence-building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's good for all of us, right? All right, you guys, thank you. It's 2:15. We're doing this in a more timely fashion. I'm going to go have some fruit. Natasha? I'm not going to go have some fruit. Natasha Whiteside. I just asked for something. Okay, Natasha Whiteside. Correct neutrality. Kiona. Hi, Kiona. Would you like a message from Spirit? If so, please say yes. Natasha, unplug. Recharge your soul batteries and unplug from the digital world. Connect with yourself by disconnecting from distractions such as other people's agendas, other people's to-do lists. There's a bee right here. The bee says get busy and get after the honey, or sweet victory. So since you're being told to unplug, I would say victory is yours. Take a stroll. The best way to generate fresh and innovative ideas is to balance the virtual and natural worlds. The birds and the bees have just as much to teach you as the internet. So bee totem. Bee totem. What does Ted Andrews have to say about the bee? Bee. This is a time of fertility and strong sexuality. Extract honey while the sun shines. Be creative in as many ways as possible. Extract honey while the sun shines. You're welcome. Kiona, yes. After me, you mentioned Gina and Tina, but I thought you said Tina, so I guess their names were special for me too. Mentioned Gina and T. Kiona. Kiona. After me, you named Mitch. Did I read for Gina? I did read for Gina. Correct mentality. I definitely read for you, Tina. I definitely read. I read for you third. Shit. I broke my rain stick. I broke my rain stick. I'll have to fix that immediately. Natasha says, wow, thank you so much. Totally makes sense. Who am I reading for? I'm reading for... Hi, Jeffrey. My friend from Wisconsin. Do you want a message from Spirit? I'm reading for Kiona. Correct finish. Nice seeing you last night. You were so quiet. She was at the birthday party, the second birthday party I went to. Correct for neutrality on all levels. That was so... the rain stick, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Listen. Are you talking more than you're listening? No, she's very quiet. Do you finish other people's sentences for them? Shh. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. So life is communicating with you, dear one. An important message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. Ah, I said you were so quiet. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get your chance, but for now, listen. So that's interesting. If you don't feel like you're being heard in a certain way, you are being heard, you're being answered. And so you need to listen. What's the song that, so the wind is blowing through these trees like big time right now. So Spirit's talking to you, and I got to get quiet enough to listen to what Spirit's saying, whatever way they say it, with an animal messenger, with when you have a thought in your head and all of a sudden the wind blows and or a dog barks or a car honks. I can't hear the song behind me. I can't hear the song behind me. There's too much noise in your head. I can't hear the song behind me. Hold on, I'm getting something. So what I'm getting is static. There's static. And so I'm getting like, if you have to listen and there's static, you've got to really pay attention, right? So the static would be distraction, would be interference, right? So So the high pitched noises clear the energy of dark energy, and the gong as well. One day I have to bring the gong out and do the gong because that would be badass beginning. Go ahead and take the first step. They're giving me a name. So be careful where you. So what they're showing me is a cigarette. I was talking about this with my girlfriend. Like, it's so hot right now in the desert, and people smoke a cigarette or a joint or whatever, and they throw it out and they start a wildfire. One less spark, one less wildfire. So it says be careful. So it might be the type of words that need to be watched. Be careful of the words that might start a fire, right? Because you're listening instead of speaking. One less spark, one less wildfire. And the raven just flew by, which is magic and miracles. The raven also, let's find out. So they delayed me so that the raven could, maybe they didn't delay me. Maybe I just needed to listen to all those different things. Oh my God, my song, my dancing song. Oh my God, this is, you switch up with no morning. Kiss me like you want it. How rude. This is magical mystical. I kind of like it anyway. I don't mind if this is going to take 1,000 days. You'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back and relax and enjoy my company. I'm looking for magic, and it should be Raven. Raven, this song. My spirit name, one of my spirit names is She Who Walks with Raven, and that's my spiritual twin, and this song just came on. Things are shape-shifting around you, Raven says. There's an awakening of magic. Give it new expression, and it will change life for the better. Wow, that was a good message for you. I do have my new pendant on. Isn't it beautiful? Yes. Yes, you read mine. Read mine. It was magic. And it was magic. And then magic just arrived. New person that just arrived. Ooh, liking all of these messages. Okay, I think we got everyone, right? I need to get off and I need to go dance to the rest of this song. Oh, Jeffrey, do you want a message from Spirit? I love the song. Magical, mystical. I have chills. You'll come to me eventually. You'll come to me eventually and enjoy my company. This is for you, Jeffrey. Inspiration. Your love, light, and wisdom touches the hearts of mine and minds of many. This is an amazing message. You will be instrumental in helping another person change the course of their life. Miracles, inspiration, and healing result. That's pretty amazing. All right, you guys, I'm going to call it a wrap. Wrap it up. I got to go dance to this song. Love you. Next week, 1:00. Please click the like button. Please, your comments help, but the like button and subscribe and share. Thank you.